What's up everybody, this is Chardstrom, and today we have another Evike Box of Awesomeness unboxing for you guys. This time we have the Veterans Day Celebration 2024 Box of Awesomeness. I'm pretty excited to see what we're going to get in this box, as it's quite a decent size, and there were a ton of different categories of, I guess, unique guns that we haven't seen on this channel. So, I'm pretty excited to open it. Anyways, let's get this started. We got our knife, let's open this box. Alright guys, first up in the box, we got this Desert Eagle Springer. Let's go ahead and open it up. Check it out guys, we got our Springer here. This thing is pretty bulky and it is totally plastic. And it sounds really weird, but cool I guess. I don't know, I don't really know what to really say about this thing other than it's made in the Philippines apparently. But other than that, it's a pretty cool little cheap Springer pistol. I mean, it's built okay. It sounds like, you know, a Springer. But other than that, it's kind of cool. The selector switch is a little small in my opinion, but I don't know. What do I know? The selector switch is small and all, but other than that, I guess it's a decent Springer. I don't know. We'll have to test it out and see how it works. Those are some pretty big iron sights. Does the safety work? Oh, jeez. It's an ambi selector switch, so that's actually kind of cool. Or ambi safety, sorry. Other than that, it's pretty neat, but cool. Let's go ahead and see what else we got. Alright guys, next up in the box, we got an Evike sticker saying thank you for your support on the back. It's just a little Evike red, white, and blue sticker. Nothing special, but this is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and see what else we got. Alright guys, next up in this box, we got our chest rig. Let's go ahead and see what we got. We got this Matrix lightweight rifle chest rig. This thing is pretty cool. It is in a multi-cam pattern. Let's go ahead and try it on. This chest rig is pretty decent. It's very minimal and there's not much spacing between the mag pouches and your, I guess your placard here. But other than that, it's decent. I mean, for the price you're getting, I guess, what you paid for. Other than that, let's go ahead and try some mags in this thing. As we can see here, the AK mags seem to be held in a lot better than these M4 mags, as there is plenty of wiggle room for these M4 mags, but they still hold in decently well. As you can see, the tension strap is held perfectly on there for the AK mags, so they aren't going anywhere. This chest rig is a little, I guess, I don't know, cheap. It's not the most fantastic feeling thing, but other than that, it's a decent chest rig for what you're paying for, and I honestly think this could get someone started into Airsoft. But yeah, it's decent. I don't know. I will never use it though, but let's go ahead and see what else we got. Alright guys, next up in the box, we got a weapons cache card. This time we got the treasure token card of the Desert Eagle. I'm assuming that goes along with the Desert Eagle Springer that we got. So, cool. It has a golden Desert Eagle with a bunch of, I believe the John Wick coins. I can't really tell there. But we got a bunch of coins in the background, so it makes for a pretty nice playing card. So, neat. Let's go ahead and see what else we got. Alright guys, next up in the box, we got this MPX-K box. Let's go ahead and open it up. Check it out guys, we got our MPX-K right here. We've seen these on the channel before. They are pretty decent starter guns in my opinion. You have your Tamiya connector in the front of the gun and you just slip your battery into the handguard like so. You have a pretty decent folding stock to go along with it, an ambidextrous selector switch, and your hop-up is protected by this little housing piece that you actually have to manually peel open because your charging handle is fake, which is a little unfortunate. But as we remember, this magazine is quite wobbly, so that's a little bit of a downside. You got your iron sights on the top here, and this makes for a pretty decent submachine gun build. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, it's just incredibly light. Like, I can throw this thing around a lot, and honestly, I don't know, I feel like putting a lot of pressure on this stock. I feel like I'm gonna break it. But I don't know, it's a decent gun. We've seen it multiple times, but we'll just have to see how it shoots. Anyways, let's see what else we got. All right guys, last up in the box, we have this Colt box. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Oh wow, check this out guys. We have a pretty cool M16 in here. This thing actually feels really cool. It says Colt AR-15 on the side. Oh my gosh, that is a pretty fat sling loop. The trigger feels perfectly fine. I think we got two different style of iron sights on here. You got a thin pinhole and then a pretty big pinhole. Let's go ahead and throw our magazine in. We got a mid cap, I like that. I'm not sure how I feel about this orange tip on here. It looks like there is a 3-pronged muzzle device hidden behind there, but other than that, this thing feels pretty solid. I love the coloring of the receiver set. That's really nice. And the full stock is just a perfect feel to this gun. I'm not sure how to take off the butt pad because there's definitely the wire to the battery in here. You have your forward assist that absolutely wobbles on this thing. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Oh, that's pretty nice. Pulling back the charging handle, you actually have a bolt catch. So that is really nice. I like that feel to this thing. You also have a hole on top if you want to add those carry handle style red dots, so that's pretty cool. And the carry handle actually feels extremely sturdy, so that's nice. I don't know, I think it's just the color set of this gun, and I don't know. It's a beautiful build, honestly. I'm really excited to shoot this thing. Anyways guys, let's go shoot some guns. This Springer pistol actually wasn't that bad. Honestly, it felt very consistent for a Springer. I didn't feel like I was having trouble loading the BBs into the hop-up, or whatever you would call it for a Springer. Basically, it felt decent enough to where it wasn't like all the other type of Springers where the spring is so heavy or you're having trouble getting only one BB to go up into the barrel. It actually was a very consistent Springer, and I probably would say this is one of the top 3 Springers I've ever owned. But neat. I would give the Springer probably a 5 out of 10. It's okay for a Springer, but it's a Springer. The MPX-K was not that bad. It honestly felt a little bit better than some of the previous ones we had. Based off of the spec rating, it actually was more consistent than any other MPX-K that we've had, and I don't know, I just feel like it was tuned properly before coming out of the factory. This was not that bad of a gun, honestly. I actually liked this one more than all the others we've had. It felt great in the hands. It's stupid lightweight, but you know, it's just a kind of cheap build, so it isn't the greatest gun in the world. I would probably give this thing a 7 out of 10. This M16 platform was honestly really nice. I had a lot of fun shooting it, and it was super consistent with its shots. The trigger is a super nice trigger. It's ultra light and it's just spot on. This thing shot incredibly fast for both semi and full auto with just a 7.4 battery. Other than that, this thing felt super nice, but it had some feeding issues with the magazine, and I think that might have been user error because of how I slapped the magazine into the gun. Because when I took the magazine out, all of the BBs spat out of the magazine, so it felt like the little latch was a little bit stuck, but I mean, you can see it now. It gets stuck every so often when I pull it back, so that might just be a little bit of dirt in there. I'm not sure, but we'll have to see. But other than that, I actually really liked this gun, and it shot pretty nice. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I would probably give this gun a solid 8.2 out of 10. We had to hit the decimal there because it's not quite an 8.5, but I don't know. It was in between 8 and 9, so we'll hit it with the decimal. Anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. Leave a comment as to what your favorite part of the video was. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and have a good one.